Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of O Canada.
Good afternoon. I'm Jason Clark, principal of the Kingstec Campus. As we begin today's ceremony, I would like to first acknowledge that we are in traditional Mi'kmaq territory, Jalassi. Thank you to our pipers, Ed Coleman and his grandson, Liam Coleman, for the inspirational processional music. Welcome, graduates, and to those who have gathered here today via live streaming to celebrate and honor your achievements. I would now like to introduce the platform guests. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Beginning on my right, Don Jardine, Academic Chair, School of Trades and Technology. Keith Irving, Member of the Legislative Assembly, Kings South. Adam LePage, NSCC Board of Governors. Rosalind Penfoud, Vice President, Academic. Catherine McLean, Vice President, Learner and College Development. Anna Burke, Vice President, Enrollment. Monica Foster, Vice President, Administrative Services. Kathleen Allen, Dean, Student Services. Lucy Canary, Dean, School of Trades and Technology. Patsy McDonald, College Registrar. John Smith, Manager, Student Services. Kara Logie, Campus Registrar. I'd also like to acknowledge some invited guests, His Worship David Corkum, Mayor of Kentville, and Isabel Madeira-Voss, retired principal, NSCC Kingstec Campus. Thank you for attending today. Please join me in welcoming Keith Irving to bring greetings.
Thank you very much, Jason, and I'm delighted to be here today to join the graduates and their families and friends and guardians for this very, very special day. I'd like to thank all of those that have contributed so much to these, in support of these graduates, in the honor that we're bestowing upon them today in the achievement of their degrees and certificates. I'm here to bring congratulations on behalf of Premier Stephen McNeil and the whole province of Nova Scotia to our graduates. This is a great day to celebrate your accomplishments, and I know for some of you perhaps tomorrow is a day you're looking at with a bit of apprehension. So I thought I would just speak momentarily about tomorrow for you. I know some of you are fortunate enough to be heading into into some jobs. Some of you may be going on to some further education, but for some of you, tomorrow is what's next. You've had, I expect, a wonderful time here these last few years to achieve your education here, but tomorrow brings a new chapter, and there's perhaps a bit of apprehension. And I just thought I'd share with you a few facts that you may not be aware of, and I think it's important for us as all Nova Scotians to reflect that we are perhaps turning a corner in this province. It's been a tough number of years, and entering the labor force as a young person seems very daunting. But I would like to suggest and encourage you to think that we actually have turned a corner and things are better than they have been in the past. Here are a few facts. Did you know that Nova Scotia has reduced youth unemployment better than any other province in the country in 2015? We now have the lowest youth unemployment in Atlantic Canada. The Conference Board of Canada has recently stated that Nova Scotia will grow faster than the national average. And most recently, the Canadian Federation of Independent Business reported that Nova Scotia's small business have the highest confidence in the country. Those are important, and those, I think, are a reason for optimism for our young grads. You're graduating at a more positive time probably since probably a decade. And there are reasons to be optimistic as you head out onto the job market. So returning to today, this is really a time to celebrate, to share this moment with your classmates, your teachers, your family, the faculty that have all supported you through your journey in this institution. I want to thank all of those that have supported our graduates here today. Graduates, I want you to reflect on your hard work, your dedication to your studies, and the result here today of receiving your certificates. To graduate today is a significant accomplishment for all of you. You all should be very, very proud of what you've accomplished here today. And I know that all of your family behind you, as they have been for the past number of years, are immensely proud of you today. I strongly encourage you to take your young, youthful energy, your new skills and knowledge that you have obtained here at NSCC, and layer that with a sense of optimism for the future as you begin the next chapter of your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Keith. Now it is my privilege as your principal and on behalf of the president of the Nova Scotia Community College to deliver this year's convocation address. I would like to begin by asking faculty and staff to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, this group of employees is second to none in this province. They are experts in their fields, they are generous with their knowledge and their time, and they view our students as full partners in learning. Let's take a moment to thank these extraordinary colleagues. I'd also like to recognize and thank two employees who will be retiring at the end of the academic year, Helen Ledrew and Margaret Van Brockham. There is a reason this group of people is so committed to our graduates. They know that knowledge and skills are forms of empowerment. They know that achievements in the classroom, in the lab, and on work terms add up to something life-changing, not only for the students, but for those closest to them, their families, friends, and their communities. Everyone at NSCC knows when their knowledge and skills combined with a student's sense of purpose and determination, something transformative happens. Together, they create a powerful force for positive change. The details may be different student by student, as no two dreams are alike after all. I'd like to share with you a brief story of one of our graduates from the class of 2014, and her name is Gabrielle. Gabrielle. Gabrielle is a strong, independent young woman who early in adulthood learned she was about to become a single parent. Then her son was born with a life-threatening condition. As an infant, he faced dozens of surgeries if he was to survive. Gabrielle felt lost. She felt afraid. Her baby boy was sick and she couldn't help. But in the midst of all that fear and worry, she realized something. She felt a little better when she asked questions. She felt a little better when the nurses would take the time to answer and explain to her what was next and why it was necessary. She was still scared, but Gabrielle found courage. She found strength in the knowledge that the nurses shared with her. It dawned on her, in that unshakable way that the real honest truth grabs you sometimes, that she must find a way to offer that same comfort to others. As soon as her baby boy was stabilized, Gabrielle looked into practical nursing. But she didn't have the science courses that the program requires. She could have said, well, I guess that's not meant to be. But instead, she found the courses she needed in our School of Access. She had been out of school for a few years, and physics and chemistry seemed like languages from another planet. Still, she persisted, and she was accepted into practical nursing. Now her baby boy is thriving, and Gabrielle is working full-time in a dialysis unit. Her advanced skills provide people with the medical treatments they need. Her knowledge and compassion give the patients the comfort and the courage she knows will keep the fear at bay. If you ask Gabrielle today why she became a practical nurse, she'd say, I got into nursing for my son, to show him you can overcome obstacles. You can be whatever you want to be. Your destiny and your fate are your own. Gabrielle was fueled by her own goal, empowered by the knowledge and skills to achieve it, and now she's paying it forward in very real ways to her son and to her patients. Knowledge, combined with purpose and determination, is transformative. Together, they create a powerful force for positive change. Often, the first to benefit from this powerful force of positive change are those closest to us, the same friends and family who lent their love and support as we worked our way through our learning journeys. Graduates, I know that there are many individuals here today who are very proud of what you have accomplished. They are the people you turn to when things got tough and when you needed an encouraging word. So I have one final request for you graduates before you are able to officially complete your program. I want you to please think for a moment of that important person or persons who offered their love and support when you needed it most, and who is here in this room with us today. I've asked you to think about this person or persons because we have a tradition at NSCC. A tradition where we ask members of the graduating class to stand and recognize those here today who've helped you with your success. So now, graduates, I would ask that you please stand and make eye contact and recognize someone in the room who has been part of your success in reaching your goal and give them a wave. Congratulations, you have now officially completed your program. And finally, just before we presenting your hard-earned credentials, I want to acknowledge another important group of individuals joining us today. Graduates, I've talked to you today about empowerment through knowledge and the importance of paying it forward in ways that strengthen you, your families, and our communities. Today you'll be joining a community of people who've been doing just that for decades, our NSCC alumni. This community knows how to meet uncertainty head-on with a desire to figure things out and find a way forward. If the path doesn't exist, they make it. They are innovative, creative problem solvers. They don't stop learning because they know it makes a difference in their careers and in the lives of those around them. They personify the determination and perseverance it takes to make life better for yourself and others through learning. Let's take a moment now to acknowledge the NSCC alumni here today. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions and schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, please stand up and be recognized. In conclusion, on behalf of the entire college, it gives me great pleasure to say congratulations, and I want you to promise me one thing. After walking across the stage this afternoon, I want you to take your certificate or diploma, and I want you to go out there and live a life full of passion. You have the advanced skills and the paper to prove it. You are now empowered through knowledge and skills, and you have a heart filled with purpose and a mind filled with promise to pay it forward. Congratulations to the graduates of 2016, and thank you for choosing NSCC.
Good morning and welcome. I am Don Jardine, Academic Chair, School of Trades and Technology. Madam Vice President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology. For the Certificate in Automotive Service and Repair, David Benjamin, Honors. Jason Connors, Honors. Jared Cowie. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tradition at Nova Scotia Community College that when a faculty or staff person has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Beth Eason joins us now to present her son with their Certificate in Automotive Service and Repair. Christopher Eason. Ryan Franey. Devin Hatchard. Bruce Higgins. Keenan Huntley Hines. Julian Carolkis. Justin Levy. Joel McClurn, honors. Anthony Robinson. Adrian Rawlings. Charles Wilson, honors. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in automotive service and repair. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the for the certificate in electrical construction and industrial. Ali Armani. Justin Ennis. Kyle Balser. Logan Bishop. Andrew Bobrick, honors. Andrew Bond. Jacob Davies, honors. Justin Davies. Nicholas DeVries. Michael Diamond, honors. Noah Graves. Brandon Haliff. Congratulations. Brandon Hebb. Jacob Hopewell. Devin Keddy. Alexander Kelly. Terilyn Leahy. Eric Molyneux. Kirk Mumford, honors. Craig Pettipaw. Liam Richards. Nathan Shanks. Jeffrey Smith. Isaac Tibbert. Skylar Walker, honors. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in electrical construction and industrial. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the certificate in plumbing. Kelsey Boutelier, honors. Devin Dalton, honors. Jason Dominy, Luke Higgs, Samuel MacDonald, Corey Molyneux, Janet Moulton joins us on stage now to present her son with their certificate in plumbing. William Moulton. Taylor O'Brien. Connor Ottawell. Ingrid Pettipaw. Jacob Tatry, honors. Jonathan Thompson, honors. Mitchell Withrow. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in plumbing. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the diploma in carpentry. Laurie Dauphiny joins us now to present his son with the diploma, or with the certificate in carpentry. Dylan Dauphiny, honors. Zachary Huntley. Evan Tupper. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in carpentry. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the diploma in electronic engineering technician. Autumn Anderson. Ryan Conrad. Mark Doucette. Maya Ellis. Tristan Mamey. Kyle McInnes. Joshua Pamick, honors. Brody Simone. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Electronic Engineering Technician. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the Diploma in Electrical Technician. Caleb Brown. Jeremy Church. Jill Hiscock joins us now to present her son with the Diploma in Electrical Technician. Samuel Crawford. Kendall Flanagan. Kyle Harry. Alex Malay with honors. Mark McKinnon. Tyler Pfeiffer. Benjamin Smolinaires. Jason Sterrett. Christopher Tufts. Devin Winchester. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Electrical Technician. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the Diploma in Heavy-Duty Equipment, Truck and Transport Repair. Zachary Andrews. Liam Coldwell. Matthew Camo. Jeffrey Curry. Dustin Faulkner. Curtis Hankinson, honors. Eric Higgins. Trevor House, honors. Neil Hutchinson, honors. Matthew Metzler. Matthew Pulsifer. Nigel Terrio. Zachary Wenzel. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in heavy-duty equipment, truck and transport repair. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the diploma in horticulture and landscape technology, landscape concentration, Tiffany Abbott, honors. Nadine Alexander. Aaron Ashcroft Staples, honors. Luke Camo. Deanna Davidson. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in horticulture and landscape technology. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the diploma in horticulture and landscape technology, operations concentration. Natalie DeLuca. Andrew Eisner. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in horticulture and landscape technology, operations. Madam Vice President, the candidates for the diploma in machining, Brandon Barkhouse. Ryan Barkhouse. Liam Buchanan. Brandon Dempsey. Michael Harris. Alan Locke. Jonathan Miller. Michael Murphy. Craig Penny. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in machining. Madam Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2016, Kingstec Campus, Nova Scotia Community College.
Good afternoon. I'm John Smith, the Manager of Student Services here at the Kingstec Campus. Just last evening, right here in this very auditorium, we had an awards celebration for our students here at the campus. And many of our students from all the programs are recognized for their outstanding achievement and their contribution to both class and industry. And I would like those students who are, or graduates who are here today, who received awards last night, to please rise and be recognized by everyone here in the audience. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to ask Nadine Alexander, who is graduating from the Horticulture and Landscaping Technology Diploma Program, to come forward and to present the valedictory address for our convocation. Now, Nadine was drawn to the beautiful Annapolis Valley campus and NSCC's unique hardscaping learning facility here on campus at Kingstec. She completed her program with confidence and with resilience while balancing the responsibilities of being both a student and a single mother. At NSCC, she's gained valuable hands-on experience and learned new skills from expert instructors. Nadine is pleased to have secured work with Ocean View Landscaping in Chester, Nova Scotia, and she looks forward to completing her Red Seal certification. Please join me in welcoming Nadine to the podium.
Thank you. Dear fellow classmates, congratulations. As they said, my name is Nadine. Today, I am receiving my diploma in Horticulture and Landscape Technology. I'm likely just another face that you've seen walking through these halls of this building in a hurry from class to class. But you do know me. You know me because for the past year or two, we have shared the same experiences. We studied, our knowledge was tested, our classmates turned into the most unlikely of friends. We have learned from them as well as our wonderful teachers. And for each of us, Kingstec was our new beginning. In the spring of 2014, I was living a life that I never quite imagined for myself. I was 32 years old. I was divorced. I was a single mother working full-time and living in my hometown of Labrador City, Newfoundland and Labrador. And then I was laid off. In 1999, when I graduated high school, I made a promise to myself to never return to that small town. I couldn't wait to leave that little northern mining town. The only way in and out was an 8-hour drive over a dirt road. There was no running away with the circus. I was a spirited teenager that longed for a world with limited possibilities and opportunities. But there I was. I had attended post-secondary school for about 5 years, right after high school. But I was never sure of what career defined me. I had no direction. So I left university after 5 years without a degree. I jumped from job to job, from province to province, from coast to coast, until I fell in love and I got married. My goal then was to have a family and to be a stay-at-home mother. Let's go back to that spring in 2014. A very dear friend of mine encouraged me to go back to school. This time, I was going to do things differently. I was not going to be making the decision based on what was going to make my parents happy. My choice was not going to be controlled by fear of entering a male-dominated trade. Yes, I had my concerns. I was worried about employers not thinking I was physically strong enough or that I would not fit in with their tightly knit crews. But this decision was going to be about me and about what I was passionate about. I was going to be the best person I could be, and that was going to make me the best mother I could be. I was going to put everything I had into excelling, and that was going to create a career that I envisioned for myself always. What is my passion? It's plants, and it's making people happy. You see, I learned from my first attempt at school. What I learned was I needed to have interest to be dedicated. It took a lot of money and a lot of time to learn that lesson, but it got me here. Now, as we, the graduates of 2016, sent forth on our new paths that we have made, some of us may have a clear view of what's down our path. We may have already made the wrong turns and are confident in our purpose on this planet. We will take what we learned from our time at Kingstec, and we will build great careers out of it. Although, some of us may not. Some of us may have spent the past year or two learning that their field of study is not for them. But that does not make your time here any less valuable. All of our lives are richer because of our classmates and our teachers that we have met, for all the experiences that we have shared. Fellow graduates of 2016, during our time at Kingstec, we dedicated our lives to the pursuit of higher learning. We sacrificed time with our family and friends back home. We made great financial investments in our future and in our new beginning. And we ate a lot of craft dinner and stale pizza. So let's take a moment to reflect on our accomplishments. They are ours. Feel proud. Feel empowered. It is in you to take your knowledge and create the career you desire, no matter what it is. Aim even higher than that. Feel the potential that you have in you to create your own future and also to be the best person you can be for you and your children, because you can. I just want to take a moment personally to point out two strong female mentors I have in my life involved in the trades, and that's Bonnie Levy and Pam Watson. Without you two, I probably would not have come up here today. Thank you, Pam. And also Jamie Ellison, another teacher of mine who did not let us skimp on our presentations, gave us the encouragement to perfect them as much as we despised it, and to Tim Amos for nurturing my creativity and my independence. It was a big accomplishment for me to be on the stage today. I didn't think I would ever be doing this. So thank you for listening, and congratulations.
Thank you, Nadine, for those inspiring words. Okay, folks, we're on the home stretch. After receiving your credential on stage, you were presented with an NSCC alumni pin. We hope from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly. Because today, when you shed your crown, your connection to NSCC does not end. Yesterday you were students, today you are graduates. Forever, you are Nova Scotia Community College alumni. This brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. We invite everyone to join us for our reception in the courtyard immediately following the ceremony. I want to extend a special thank you to all those employees who contributed to making this convocation ceremony a truly special event. During the recessional, the stage guests, led by our Vice President Academic, followed by staff, and then graduates will leave the auditorium. Would you please stand as you are able for the recessional and remain standing until the stage party, staff, and graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you.